I'd heard about a place called Tasmazia and the Village of Crackpot, and honestly, I wasn't entirely convinced it was even real. And then I discovered it's located in a place called Nowhere Else. Yes, that's actually the name. So today we're heading into one of Tasmania's quirkiest attractions to find out whether it's a hidden gem or just a crackpot idea.
I'm Batman, or Dr. Mojo, Sheffield.
We're in Sheffield, the city of murals, and right behind me is the spectacular Mount Roland. So we're going to go in for lunch and have a look around, and then we're going to go and head off to the middle of nowhere. Well, actually it's called Nowhere Else, and there's a little place that you can go and visit. It's called Crackpot Village. So let's go and explore this beautiful part of Tasmania, well worth a visit, and see what we find.
Before reaching Crackpot Village, we stopped in nearby Sheffield, a town famous for its incredible murals. Everywhere you look, walls become giant canvases telling stories from Tasmania's past. But while we appreciated the artwork, our kids discovered something even more important: lollies. Suddenly, history became much less interesting. After wandering around town though, we realised Sheffield has another personality altogether. It's friendly, it's quirky, and maybe just a little eccentric. Then we met someone who perfectly summed it up.
I'm Batman, or Dr. Mojo, Sheffield.
But I'm Batman.
That's what you think.
No, that's right.
I've been a local for 20 odd years, 25 years actually. I live on the fringe of a rural Australian success story as far as a country town is concerned, because we've got a bunch of local people that support local people. This is Australia. We're an accepting success story. Australia, Canada, New Zealand are the multicultural success story melting pots in the world. It works if we stop listening to the government and the media and we just get on with being people. Live in the sunshine.
And your shop.
This is Dr. Mojo, and I sell records and coins and attitude.
After chatting with the locals, I started wondering maybe the people from Crackpot Village had escaped into town for the day. Leaving Sheffield, the roads become quieter and quieter. Eventually you arrive somewhere that genuinely sounds made up. Nowhere else. If that's not enough, you're also in an area called Promised Land. Only in Tasmania could those directions make complete sense. And tucked away here is one of Australia's strangest attractions, the Village of Crackpot. So, what exactly is this place? It started as a family project and gradually grew into a maze park unlike anything else in Australia. Today there are multiple mazes, gardens, miniature buildings, interactive displays, and enough surprises to keep visitors exploring for hours. And yes, it's intentionally silly, which is probably why kids absolutely love it. And if you're a fan of terrible dad jokes, you've found your people.
So we're currently exploring the Village of Crackpot in a place called Promised Land, which is not far from Nowhere Else, or in the middle of nowhere. All these miniature villages miniature houses, and about 9 mazes as well. We have about 2 hours to complete them all.
Walking through the village feels like entering a tiny world where nothing takes itself too seriously. There are miniature streets, tiny buildings, little shops, and endless details hidden everywhere. You could probably walk through once and miss half of it.
Will we make it?
The humour is part of the experience too. Every corner seems to have another sign trying its hardest to make you groan. My kind of place. Of course, the reason many people come here is for the mazes, and there are plenty of them. Some are straightforward, others make you wonder if you'll ever find the exit. We had around 2 hours to explore everything.
So we've just made it through the Crackpot Correction Centre. It's time to enter the House of Horrors.
Whether that was enough, well, that's another question. For kids, this is basically an endless playground. I'm pretty sure they could stay here for the next 100 years and still be finding new shortcuts. One of my favourite sections was the miniature embassies and international displays.
So we're currently doing the world tour now. We've passed Cambodia, Thailand, Singapore, the United States of America.
In just a few minutes, we managed to travel from Cambodia to Thailand to Singapore to the United States without ever leaving Tasmania. It's a fun little feature that makes the place feel more interactive than just another tourist attraction. There are hidden details everywhere if you slow down and look. Not everything has to make perfect sense. Sometimes it's enough just to make people smile. That's part of the charm.
So that wraps up our day at the Crackpot Village. We've seen a few of them today. What do you think? Would you stop by here? Have you been before? Let us know in the comments.
Tasmania is full of famous destinations, but sometimes the places you remember most are the ones hidden down a quiet road with a strange name and an even stranger idea. If you're travelling with kids, or if you're still a kid at heart, Tasmazia and the Village of Crackpot might just be worth the detour, and who knows, you may even discover that the best adventures really are found in the middle of nowhere else.